Eventually it was decided by Stalin that I should go to America to fight the ideological war, to convince the United States to open a second front and support us in our fight against the fascists. The Americans were generally kind and friendly, but the newspapers asked me stupid questions about my hair and makeup. I grew frustrated at their lack of respect for a female soldier and their obsession with the unimportant details of my wardrobe. I did my duty for Comrade Stalin, spoke English, stayed at the White House, and befriended the president's wife. I met film stars and singers, businessmen. It was my duty and is perhaps another different story in itself. On my return, I taught at the Red Army Sniper School. I was now responsible for teaching the new ones, those young boys and girls, to hide and wait, and aim and shoot, and kill. I often think about that girl, Maria, and the promise that I made. And sometimes at night, when the pain of my old injuries keeps me awake, I ask myself, did I do enough? And I don't know. When the Soviet Union was invaded in 1941, we weren't ready. We weren't prepared for war. To turn the tide, they placed rifles in the unblistered hands of women and sent us to the meat grinder too. But we were just girls, tender young flowers. How could we drive Hitler from our home using rifles made in Tula Arsenal in 1917? But we did. We found the strength within ourselves and our common purpose to drive the sausage-eating fascists from our home. Some say that I was a myth, that I never existed. They say a woman could not kill 309 men. A lot of this talk comes from inside my own country, inside of the Red Army. It's the shame, you see. My country had to turn to women to save it from the Nazis. Weak women, teachers, nurses, mothers, wives came to our rescue. After the war ended, we were expected to just go back to our ordinary domestic lives, but we were not welcome. Women spat at us. What possible reason could we have to go to war other than to fuck their husbands? And the men back home didn't want to marry rough soldiers. They wanted quiet, obedient beauties. They wanted us to give up the strength and independence that we had earned and become weak flowers once again. But many of us couldn't. Wouldn't. I was not a myth. And I was not a flower. I was never a flower. They call me Lady Death. But I am a sniper. And I am proud.